we work on the component, whatever we're going to have right after this image, network image, what we need to do, we need to just style the text, and then we can go ahead and work on whatever we're going to work on. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have our style. Let's make it a heading. Just call it heading here. And it has to come from styles. Okay. So let's create it. So in our heading, we're going to have font size. We're going to give it a font size of 14. After that, we're going to give it a font family. And our font family, it has to be regular. And let's give it a color. So our color, okay, here it's supposed to be color. It has to be colors.gray, like that. So that's going to be our text. So right after this text, we're going to have a view like that. So this view, we need to give it a style. It has to be a row. So we need to manipulate the flex direction. So let's do it in here. Let's close this a little bit. So we're going to have flex direction, and we have to make the row here. After that, we need to justify content, and we have to justify content to space between. So right now we need to work inside of the view, inside of our row. So inside of our row, we're going to have two text components, right? So let's go ahead, put a text in here. Just write anything random, copy paste. Okay, so that's going to be our row. So we're going to display the delivery time. Okay, so here it's supposed to be delivery. It's more like a heading. Okay, delivery under, and then here we're going to write the time. Okay, so for the time is going to come from item.time, like that, under 15 minutes. So we have to add style for both of these. So the style is supposed to come from our styles. So we're going to call it small, because it's going to be a little bit small. It's smaller text, small, and then we're going to close that. So here we're going to just copy whatever we have right on top in our heading, paste it here, change the size to 12, and the color will remain the same. Here it's supposed to be small with two L's. Let's remove another one here. Okay, so our style is going to be the same for this one and the other text. So it's going to be like that. Right at the bottom, we're going to have another row. So for this row, we're going to be putting our rating and our rating count. Okay, so what we can do, we can just copy this view since it's a row, and then we can paste it down here like that. So let's get rid of the text. After getting rid of the text, we're going to have a rating. Now let's see. Now we have a rating in our package.json. Stock rating is package with the name stock rating. So that's the package that we're going to use. Let's go ahead and check it first. Okay, we have this package. We need to use the rating stars from this package in our component. So the first thing that we need rating input, and it's going to be a closed component here. So we come to the top, and we're going to import rating input, and it's going to come from stock ratings. Okay, it's going to be a little bit tricky. So let's see whether I can React Native stock rating. Okay, so it's going to be like that. So we have our stars here. So we need to manipulate them a little bit. So we need to play around with some props. So the first prop that we need to go ahead and do with is going to be rating. Okay, so we need to provide a rating in here, and our rating is going to come from item.rating, like that. It's supposed to be dots, not dot, and we need a size. We need to manipulate the size. So for our size, we have to make it smaller, because for now it's a little bit bigger. We don't want it to be way bigger, and we have to set the maximum number of stars. So our max number of stars is going to be 5, like that. We're going to set a rating to item.rating. So automatically we're going to have, if our rating is 3, then we're going to have 3 active stars, and then the other 2 won't be active. And we have to take into consideration the border. Our border is going to be false. And our color, we have to change the color from the current gold color to our primary color. So it has to be green. So here, it's supposed to be colors.primary, like that. That's going to be those are going to be our rating stars. Okay. So after that, we're going to require a text in our role. So this text is going to be the rating count. Okay. So let's just go ahead, format this. So instead of having rating.item.time over here, we're going to have rating count like that. And we have to put it in there. We have to concatenate it somehow because we need to plus rating. We need to, yeah, okay. So this is unnecessary. So it's supposed to be the ratings here. And here we don't have to add a space. So that's going to be our rating. So that's for our store component. We are done with that. Next, we're going to be focusing on food, and then we're going to be focusing on food recommendation down below. But we need to take care of this space. It's a little bit much. So what we can do, we can go back, let's see, 10. Let's try to remove. Okay, that will do. So we're going to just remove the margin top.